वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे पुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णा प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमय प्रदीपः Namo Namaha. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning from wherever you are joining to this Bhagavad Gita class. We have been covering the second chapter of Bhagavad Gita and we have made inroad up to 50th shloka. Bhagavad Gita is part of Mahabharata. Mahabharata, its original name, what Lord Vedavyasa has given, the original name was Jaya. Jaya was the original name of Bhagavad Gita. Jaya means victory. Mahabharata, the message of Mahabharata, the essence in one word of essence, in one sentence you have to say, is a victory. How to be victorious in your life. That is the purpose behind this Mahabharata. You have to be victorious in your life, not to be a loser. How to come out victorious. And Jaya, that ultimate I may win small battles in my life. Today some small interview is there, I go to the interview and pass out, I get a job, I may call it as a victory. These are the trivial victories, but ultimate victory, what we can get in our life, is called as Mrityunjaya, one who conquers the death. Everyone is scared of death. I am so scared of death, and I may pretend that I am not scared, but when you are alone, this message of this death starts haunting every one of us. What happens? That how to overcome the fear of death. The fear of death is the ultimate victory. It's an ultimate victory. The message of that one, Mahabharata conveys all four dimensions: dharma, artha, kama and moksha. Moksha means it's a getting over the fear of death is called as moksha. And liberated people, yes, they can come back, but there is no fear for them. It is a celebration, coming and going, it's a play for them. For us, it is so scared. And slowly in Mahabharata second chapter, in the earlier part, it talks about Sri Krishna, talks about how to face the death. And it's not to get bogged down like a soul changing. I am changing my cloth, old cloth, and putting on the new cloth. So is the embodied. The soul just changes the body like that. And slowly Sri Krishna takes us to Karma Yoga. What is Karma Yoga? Not to put off things. We tend to put off things. It's many people, if I ask them to come and join yoga, they say, sorry, I am busy now, I am after retiring. Maybe after retiring I will come and do that one. Or year 12, sorry, I am too busy, I have assignment. Maybe after year 12, when I uni and after I get job, I will come and learn about this one. It's our habit. It's to put off, not now. Now I am busy. There is a story in that one. After the war was over. Yudhishthira was the king. And middle of the night, one Brahmana came in seeking the help. I need the help. I want the help now. And Yudhishthira king, he said, it is too late now, come tomorrow. He said, come tomorrow. And hearing that one, Bhima was the Yuvaraja, prince in regent. He asked the servants to blow the conch, victory conch. And they blew. This Yudhishthira thought, in the middle of the night, what war they have won? They are blowing the conch. Did we win anything? And he asked, and Bhima said, and I am very pleased to know that you have conquered the death. And you said, come tomorrow, that means you are sure that you will live up to tomorrow. And you are sure that this man also will tomorrow. And tomorrow, this man will still remember what he came for. And tomorrow, he will come and ask what he wanted to ask. I am very pleased you already conquered the death. That is a celebration. Hearing that one, Yudhishthira put his head down. I should not have done that one. And tending to postpone, tomorrow I will do after retiring. Who knows whether I am alive or not? My circumstances may change. Who knows, I will still continue that one. When I have the energy, when I have the opportunity, grab it. You go on to that one, never put off. That is one message. It's an important message in Mahabharata for all of us. Never postpone. Whenever good things are there, never say tomorrow. You never know whether the teacher is still available when you are retired. Somebody is inspiring, whether you will come across that inspired teacher. Whether you will be physically healthy, mentally healthy, you don't know. When you have that one, you get on to that one. And in Mahabharata has 18 sections. 18 sections called as parva. Ashtadasha parva. 18 parvas. Parva means parvata. It's a mountains, peaks. And out of that, first 70 years of Pandavas, Vedavyasa covered in 5 parvas. 5 sections, 5 mountains, 70 years. After that, next 8, from 70 to 36 years, they lived up to 106 years. 36 years, Vedavyasa covered in 8 parvas, 8 sections. And whereas the 18 days of battle, Vedavyasa covered in 5 parvas. Only 18 days of battle, the battle he covered in 5 parvas. So much of importance he had put for that, the prime 18 days. 18 days he covered in the 5 parvas like Bhishma Parva, Drona Parva, Karna Parva, and Karna Parva, and Shalya Parva, Sauptika Parva. It's a 5 parvas, 18 days he covered in that one. And Parva, in 18 days he named, why it is not called as a Bhima Parva or Arjuna Parva. Parva, in that 5 chapters, the main people getting killed. Drona died, Karna died, Shalya died, Duryodhana died. The main Bhishma, the highlighting that one. And Mahabharata is not an ordinary story. I go to, like our Kasi Ramji, he is interested in writing novel. Many novel we write, or we see the documentary, we see a movie, and it's a great ending. And Shubham at the end. It's a great end. And we don't know what happened after that. And we want to finish the story in a great ending. But in Mahabharata, Vedavyasa starts with Adi Parva. Adi means what is behind Pandavas. Who are they? Before coming, where were they? Where were they? And after the war, in the 18th Parva, is Swarga Arohana Parva. Swarga means liberation. That how they ascended to the liberation. It is, when we see a movie, it is only a small clips we see, and they lived happy ever after. That is the movie or documentary. Whereas the Mahabharata, it's talking about what is before and what is when we are in limelight. When we are no longer in limelight, when we have gone back into the backstage in our life. We are no more in the limelight. We have retreated into the backstage, and what will happen? Nobody, no media covers. If the president of the country or a prime minister of the country, now he or she is there for 3 years, 5 years, every media is covering. What happens after they finish their term? Slowly they go into the backstage. No media is interested. And for us, when we go into the backstage, we are no longer in limelight. Veda Vyasa touches upon that one. How to lead your life in the backstage also. Nobody talks about, no movie talks about, and no documentary talks about. Veda Vyasa touches on that one also. And this Karma Yoga, Karma Siddhanta, it is beautifully explained. I will touch upon that one. We'll recite shloka in between. I will make a comment. Sañjaya tam tata kripaya viṣhta ashrupurna kulekshanam viṣhīdantam-idaṁ vakyam uvacha madhusūdana śhrī bhagavān-uvacha kutastvā kaśmalam-idam viṣhame samupasthitam anārya jushta asvargyam akirtikaram-arjuna klebyam smagama-partha naitattayyupapadyate kshudraм hṛdaya-daurbalyam tyakto uttishta parantapa Arjuna uvacha katam bhishma aham sankhe dronancha madhusūdana ishubhi pratiyotsyami pujarha hṛiṣhīkeśhaṁ gurūna hatva hi mahānubhāvān shreyo bhoktum vaikṣhmamapiha loke hatvartha kāmastu gurūni haiva Unjiya bhogan rudira pradigdan Nachaitad vidma kataran-nagariyo Yadva jayema yadivano jayeyuhu Yaneva hatva na jijivishama Steva stita pramukhe datra-rashtraha Karpanya dosha bhata svabhava Pritchami tvam dharma sammuda chetaha Yashreyasya nischitam bruhi tanme
निश्चितं ब्रूहि तन्मे
शिष्यस्ते अहं शादिमां त्वां प्रपन्नं
शिष्यस्ते अहं शादिमां त्वां प्रपन्नं
न हि प्रपश्यामि ममानुपद्य
न हि प्रपश्यामि ममापनुद्यात्
यशोक उच्चोषण इन्द्रियाणां
यशोकमुच्छोषणमिन्द्रियाणाम्
अवाप्य भूमावसपत्मवृद्धम्
अवाप्य भूमावसपत्नवृद्धम्
राज्यं सुराणामपि चाधिपत्यम्
राज्यं सुराणामपि चाधिपत्यम्
सञ्जय उवाच
सञ्जय उवाच
एवमुक्त्वा हृषीकेशम्
एवमुक्त्वा हृषीकेशं
गुडाकेशः परन्तप
गुडाकेशः परन्तप
न योत्स्य इति गोविन्द
न योत्य इति गोविन्द
उक्त्वा तूष्णीं बभूवः
उक्त्वा तूष्णीं बभूवः
तमुवाच हृषीकेश
तमुवाच हृषीकेश
प्रहसन्निव भारत
प्रहसन्निव भारत
सेनयोरुभयोर्मध्ये
सेनयोरुभयोर्मध्ये
विṣhīdantam-idaṁ वचः
विṣhīdantam-idaṁ वचः
and senayorubhayor-madhye try to come to the center. Try to come to the center, and in one of the classes I mentioned not to look from the one side, ida side, or from the pingala side. In the central nervous system, our central nadi has two supporting nadis, ida and pingala. One is feminine dominant nadi, another is masculine dominant nadi. Not to always think from the feminine point of view or masculine point of view, and come to the center. It's our Yadunandana Acharyaji, he was talking about Strilinga, Pullinga and Napumsaka Linga. Napumsaka means a neutral gender. Come to be neutral. When you come there, then you can understand. When you try to side on one side, you will be taking side, you won't get the reality. Shri Krishna says, come to the center, bring. And in 6th chapter also, we touched upon, you focus on the bhru-madhya, not left eyebrow or right eyebrow, come to the center. You contemplate on the center. It is not one side. He says, come to the center. This is the Ajna Chakra, in the central point. When you come there, the truth will dawn on you. Śrī bhagavān
Śrī bhagavān
aśhochyān-anvaśhochas-tvaṁ
aśhochyān-anvaśhochas-tvaṁ
prajñā-vādānśh bhāṣhase
prajñā-vādānśh bhāṣhase
gatāsūn-agatāsūnśh-cha
gatāsūn-agatāsūnśh-cha
nānuśhochanti paṇḍitāḥ
nānuśhochanti paṇḍitāḥ
natvēvāham jātu nāsam
नत्वेवाहं जातु नासं
नत्वं नेमे जनाधिपाः
त्वं नेमे जनाधिपाः
न चैव न भविष्यामः
न चैव न भविष्यामः
सर्वे वयमतः परम्
सर्वे वयमतः परम्
देहिनोऽस्मि यथा देहे
देहिनोऽस्मिन् यथा देहे
कौमारं यौवनं जरा
कौमारं यौवनं जरा
तथा देहान्तरप्राप्तिः
तथा देहान्तरप्राप्तिः
धीरस्तत्र न मुह्यति
धीरस्तत्र न मुह्यति
mātrā-sparśhās कौन्तेय
mātrā-sparśhās कौन्तेय
śhrī-toṣhṇा-sukha-duḥkha-dāḥ
śhrī-toṣhṇा-sukha-duḥkha-dāḥ
ಆಗಮಾಪಾಯಿನೋ ಅನಿತ್ಯ ಆಗಮಾಪಾಯಿನೋ ಅನಿತ್ಯ
ಆಗಮಾಪಾಯಿನೋ ಅನಿತ್ಯ
ತans-titikṣhasva ಭಾರತ
tans-titikṣhasva ಭಾರತ
ಯಂ ಹಿ ನ ವ್ಯತಯಂತೆ ತೇ
ಯಂ ಹಿ ನ ವ್ಯತಯಂತೆ ತೇ
ಪುರುಷಂ ಪುರುಷರ್ಷಭ
ಪುರುಷಂ ಪುರುಷರ್ಷಭ
sama-duḥkha-sukhaṁ ಧೀರಂ
sama-duḥkha-sukhaṁ ಧೀರಂ
ಸೋ ಅಮೃತತ್ವಾಯ ಕಲ್ಪತೆ
ಸೋ ಅಮೃತತ್ವಾಯ ಕಲ್ಪತೆ
ನಾಸತೋ ವಿದ್ಯತೆ ಭಾವೋ
ನಾಸ सतो विद्यते भावो
न भावो विद्यते सतः
न भावो विद्यते सतः
उभयोरपि दृष्टोऽन्त
उभयोरपि दृष्टोऽन्त
तनयोस्तत्त्वदर्शिभिः
तनयोस्तत्त्वदर्शिभिः
अविनाशि तु तद्विद्धि
अविनाशि तु तद्विद्धि
येन सर्व इदं ततं
येन सर्व इदं ततं
विनाश अव्ययस्यास्य
विनाशाव्ययस्यास्य
न कश्चित् कर्तु अर्हसि
न कश्चित् कर्तुमर्हसि
अन्तवन्त इमे देह
अन्तवन्त इमे देहा
नित्यस्योक्ता शरीरिणः
नित्यस्योक्ता शरीरिणः
अनाशिनो अप्रमेयस्य
अनाशिनो अप्रमेयस्य
तस्मात् युध्यस्व भारत
तस्माद्युध्यस्व भारत
य एनं वेति हन्तारम्
येनं वेति हन्तारम्
यश्चैनं मन्यते हतम्
यश्चैनं मन्यते हतम्
उभौ तौ न विजानीतो
उभौ तौ न विजानीतो
नायं हन्ति न हन्यते
नायं हन्ति न हन्यते
न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचिन्
न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचित्
नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयः
नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयः
अजो नित्यः शाश्वतोऽयं पुराणो
अजो नित्यः शाश्वतोऽयं पुराणो
न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे
न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे
वेद विनाशिनं नित्यं
वेदा विनाशिनं नित्यं
येन अज अव्ययम्
येन अजमव्ययं
कथं स पुरुषः पार्थ
कथं स पुरुषः पार्थ
घातयति हन्तिकम्
कं घातयति हन्तिकम्
वासांसि जीर्णानि यथा विहाय
वासांसि जीर्णानि यथा विहाय
नवानि गृह्णाति नरोपराणि
नवानि गृह्णाति नरोपराणि
तथा शरीराणि विहाय जीर्णानि
तथा शरीराणि विहाय जीर्णानि
अन्यानि संयाति नवानि देहि
अन्यानि संयाति नवानि देहि
नैनं छिन्दन्ति शस्त्राणि
नैनं छिन्दन्ति शस्त्राणि
नैनं दहति पावकः
नैनं दहति पावकः
न चैनं क्लेदयन्त्यापो
न चैनं क्लेदयन्त्यापो
न शोषयति मारुतः
न शोषयति मारुतः
अच्छेद्यो अयम् अदाह्यो अयम्
अच्छेद्योऽयम् अदाह्योऽयम्
अक्लेद्यो अशोष्य एव च
अक्लेद्यो अशोष्य एव च
नित्यः सर्वगतस्ताणो
नित्यः सर्वगतस्ताणो
अचलोऽयं सनातन
अचलोऽयं सनातनः
अव्यक्तो अयम् अचिन्त्यो अयम्
अव्यक्तो अयम् अचिन्त्यो अयम्
अविकार्यो अयमुच्यते
अविकार्यो अयमुच्यते
तस्मादेवं विदित्वैनं
तस्मादेवं विदित्वैनं
नानुशोचितु अर्हसि
नानुशोचितुमर्हसि
अथ चैनं नित्यजातं
अथ चैनं नित्यजातं
नित्यं वा मन्यसे मृतम्
नित्यं वा मन्यसे मृतं
तथापि त्वं महाभाहो
तथापि त्वं महाबाहो
नैनं शोचितुमर्हसि
नैवं शोचितुमर्हसि
जातस्य हि ध्रुवो मृत्यु
जातस्य हि ध्रुवो मृत्युः
ध्रुवं जन्मामृतस्य च
ध्रुवं जन्मामृतस्य च
तस्माद् परिहार्येते
तस्मादपरिहार्येते
न शोचितु अर्हसि
न त्वं शोचितुमर्हसि
अव्यक्तादीनि भूतानि
अव्यक्तादीनि भूतानि
व्यक्तमध्यानि भारत
व्यक्तमध्यानि भारत
अव्यक्तानिधनान्यैव
अव्यक्तानिधनान्येव
तत्र का परिदेवना
तत्र का परिदेवना
Shri Krishna says whatever has a beginning it has an end. Whatever many people feel very sad that they lost the job. When you have started a job, you have to finish. How you finish, it's not in your control. Maybe the employer may terminate your contract, or the company may fold, or you get retired. Whatever you started, it has to finish. I started my business and it has to finish. Whatever has a start date, it has an end date. Whenever there is a start date, when a person is born, that means there is a finish date also. Whatever product I buy and manufacturing date is there, there will be expiry date also is there. Whatever has a start, it has an end. And Shri Krishna says, why so only focus on start and end and get worried? Can you think of anything which has no start date? That is the Supreme Lord. Can you expand your mind? What has a beginning, it has an end. My children, they are with me. Soon they will go out. They are come and they will go. And I am here and I will depart. Start and depart. My mind is so tunnel visioned. I am so focused on coming and going. And coming and going, can you expand your mind beyond that one? What is never came? It was already there. What is already there? What was already there? It will be there after also. Expand your mind. When you expand your mind, your mental anxiety, its agitation settles down. That is meditation. Meditation is nothing but expand your mind instead of focusing on this moment. So it is changing so fast. Can you expand what has no it has no beginning? The same thing has no end. When my mind expands to that one, I find stability in my life. Shri Krishna is slowly drawing our mind towards that one. आश्चर्यवत् पश्यति कश्चिदेनम्
आश्चर्यवत् पश्यति कश्चिदेनम्
आश्चर्यवत् वदति तथैव चान्यः
आश्चर्यवत् वदति तथैव चान्यः
आश्चर्यवत् अन्य शृणोति
आश्चर्यवच्चैनमन्य शृणोति
श्रुत्वाप्यैनं वेद न चैव कश्चित्
श्रुत्वाप्येनं वेद न चैव कश्चित्
देही नित्य अदव्योऽयम्
देहि नित्य अवध्योऽयम्
देहे सर्वस्य भारत
देहे सर्वस्य भारत
तस्मात् सर्वाणि भूतानि
तस्मात् सर्वाणि भूतानि
न त्वं शोचितुम् अर्हसि
न त्वं शोचितुमर्हसि.
Don't cry. Shri Krishna says, when the mind goes beyond coming and going, no need for your getting upset or anxiety. When it is eternal is there, what has no beginning, when you expand your mind to that one, you will settle down. Dehi nitya adavyoyam
देहि नित्य अवध्योऽयम्
देहे सर्वस्य भारत
देहे सर्वस्य भारत
तस्मात् सर्वाणि भूतानि
तस्मात् सर्वाणि भूतानि
न त्वं शोचितुम् अर्हसि
न त्वं शोचितुमर्हसि.
स्वधर्ममपि चावेक्ष्य
स्वधर्ममपि चावेक्ष्य
न विकम्पितुम् अर्हसि
न विकम्पितुमर्हसि.
धर्मादि युद्धश्रेयोऽन्यत्
धर्म्यादि युद्धश्रेयोऽन्यत्
क्षत्रियस्य न विद्यते
क्षत्रियस्य न विद्यते
यदृच्छया चोपपन्नं
यदृच्छया चोपपन्नं
स्वर्गद्वारा उपामृतम्
स्वर्गद्वारा उपावृतम्
सुखिनः क्षत्रियाः पार्थ
सुखिनः क्षत्रियाः पार्थ
लभन्ते युद्धमीदृशम्
लभन्ते युद्धमीदृशम्.
अथ चेत् इमं धर्म्यम्
अथ चेत्त्वमिमं धर्म्यं
सङ्ग्रामं न करिष्यसि
सङ्ग्रामं न करिष्यसि.
तथा स्वधर्मं कीर्तिं च
ततः स्वधर्मं कीर्तिं च
हित्वा पापमवाप्स्यसि
हित्वा पापमवाप्स्यसि.
अकीर्तिं चापि भूतानि
अकीर्तिं चापि भूतानि
कथयिष्यन्ति ते व्ययाम्
कथयिष्यन्ति ते व्ययाम्.
सम्भावितस्य च कीर्ति
सम्भावितस्य च कीर्तिः
मरणादतिरिच्यते
मरणादतिरिच्यते.
भयाद्रणादु परतम्
भयाद्रणादु परतम्
मन्स्यन्ते त्वां महारथाः
मन्स्यन्ते त्वां महारथाः.
येषां च त्वं बहुमतो
येषां च त्वं बहुमतो
भूत्वा यास्यसि लाघवम्
भूत्वा यास्यसि लाघवम्.
अवाच्यवादांश्च बहून्
अवाच्यवादांश्च बहून्
वदिष्यन्ति तवाहिताः
वदिष्यन्ति तवाहिताः.
निन्दंस्तव सामर्थ्यम्
निन्दस्तस्तव सामर्थ्यम्
ततो दुःखतरं नु किम्
ततो दुःखतरं दुःखतरं नु किम्
हतो वा प्राप्स्यसि स्वर्गम्
हतो वा प्राप्स्यसि स्वर्गम्
जित्वा वा भोक्ष्यसे महीन्
जित्वा वा भोक्ष्यसे महीम्
तस्मात् उत्तिष्ठ कौन्तेय
तस्मादुत्तिष्ठ कौन्तेय
युद्धाय कृतनिश्चयः
युद्धाय कृतनिश्चयः
सुखदुःखे समे कृत्वा
सुखदुःखे समे कृत्वा
लाभालाभौ जयाजयो
लाभालाभौ जयाजयौ
ततो युद्धाय युज्यस्व
ततो युद्धाय युज्यस्व
नैवं पापमवाप्स्यसि
नैवं पापमवाप्स्यसि
एषा ते विहिता साङ्ख्ये
एषा ते अविहिता साङ्ख्ये
बुद्धियोगे इति मां शृणु
बुद्धिर्योगे त्विमां शृणु
बुद्ध्या युक्तो यया पार्थ
बुद्ध्या युक्तो यया पार्थ
कर्मबन्धं प्रहास्यसि
कर्मबन्धं प्रहास्यसि
नेहाभिक्रमनाशोऽस्ति
नेहाभिक्रमनाशोऽस्ति
प्रत्यवायो न विद्यते
प्रत्यवायो न विद्यते
स्वल्पमप्यस्य धर्मस्य
स्वल्पमप्यस्य धर्मस्य
त्रायते महतो भयात्
त्रायते महतो भयात्
little bit of knowledge behind your action, why I am doing this one, it will save you from great anxiety. Many of us, we act so busy in our life, we are acting because we have been told by husband or wife or my children or my employer or my friends or my government, whatever, I am just blindly following. Shri Krishna says, blindly following, when you do that one, only I don't know why I am doing. Ignorance. Ignorance is not bliss. Ignorance, it's in only English phrase. In Sanskrita, ignorance is never a bliss. And ignorance is nothing but a fear. Bit of understanding behind your action will save you from great anxiety in your life. Vyavasayatmika buddhi
व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धि
एकेहा कुरु नन्दन
एकेहा कुरु नन्दन
बहुशाखा हि अनन्ताश्च
बहुशाखा हि अनन्ताश्च
बुद्धयो अव्यवसायिनां
बुद्धयो अव्यवसायिनां
यामिमां पुष्पितां वाचां
यामिमां पुष्पितां वाचां
प्रवदन्त्या विपश्चितः
प्रवदन्त्या विपश्चितः
वेदावादरतः पार्थ
वेदावादरता पार्थ
नान्यदस्तीति वादिनः
नान्यदस्तीति वादिनः
कामात्माना स्वर्गपरा
कामात्मना स्वर्गपरा
जन्म कर्म फलप्रदां
जन्म कर्म फलप्रदां
क्रिया विषय not fa, it is phala, pa जन्म कर्म फलप्रदां
जन्म कर्म फलप्रदां
क्रिया विशेष बहुलां
क्रिया विशेष बहुलां
भोगैश्वर्यगतिं प्रति
भोगैश्वर्यगतिं प्रति.
And majority of the people, they are satisfied with only the outer meaning and the outer things, and very few people are interested in the inner thing. And the majority of the population, they are satisfied with the outer meaning. Very few people are interested in the inner meaning. Kamatmana swarga bhogaishwarya prasaktanam
भोगैश्वर्य प्रसक्तानां
taya aparata chetasam
तया अपृथचेतसां
vyavasayatmika buddhi
व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धि
samadho na vidiyate समाधौ न विधीयते त्रैगुण्य विषया वेद
त्रैगुण्यविषया वेद
निस्त्रैर्गुण्यो भवार्जुन
निस्त्रैगुण्यो भवार्जुन
निर्द्वन्द्वो नित्यसत्त्वस्थो
निर्द्वन्द्वो नित्यसत्त्वस्थो
निर्योगक्षेम आत्मवान्
निर्योगक्षेम आत्मवान्
यावनर्थ उदपाने
यावनर्थ उदपाने
सर्वतः सम्प्लुतोदके
सर्वतः सम्प्लुतोदके
तावान् सर्वेषु वेदेषु
तावान् सर्वेषु वेदेषु
ब्राह्मणस्य विजानतः
ब्राह्मणस्य विजानतः.
Like in the flood, the flooded day, it's water everywhere. It has covered, that water has covered the well also in front of my house, so that water, I need not have to look for my well for the water. Water is everywhere, water has come everywhere. So is the realized person for that person. He or she is not looking for where is that mentioned. He or she is not interested in the text. And that person has understood the inner meaning of the text. The text only talks about the outer meaning. It's what the senses can perceive. But that person, one who has seen, can read between the lines and understood the essence of the text. The text is as much use as like a water everywhere, and why I had to look for the water here. That person understood the essence of the Shastra. Sri Krishna says you have to elevate to that point. And karmanye-vādikāraste mā-phaleshu kadāchana. Not fa. Phaleshu kadāchana. Ma karma phalaheturbhu. Mate sangosta akarmani. And karmanye-vādikāraste, you can only act. You have the right only to act. We all claim for the right. In all the agitation, all union leaders, we are fighting for the results. It is our right. What Sri Krishna says, your right is only in action. And we are always fighting for my right. And many people, they comment also, Indian Shastra, they are advocating the slavery. We are asking people to just work, not to expect the results. It is not advocating the slavery. Many people misunderstood. Even many university professors also, they talk about. Your Shastra, Bhagavad Gita is advocating the slavery. Just work, never expect the salary. It is not that one. If you want to see the real success in your life, success, the great achiever, if you see them, what is the secret of their success? They only put their heart behind whatever they are doing. And results came. And had they anticipated, I will do this one, like in the employer, all the companies, they have monthly target, yearly target, your performance review, your annual target is this one. When I am working only for an annual target, my target is this budget. When I am working for that one, and when I completed that one, I will get 100% bonus or whatever, 110%. My life is only on that one. It is good in the beginning, like a child. We say, if you study well, I will give you a lolly. If you study well, I will take you to a movie. If you study well, I will get you a toy. To motivate somebody to do. And in our life, we have grown up, still we want some carrot. What is? Why I have to work? If you work, you will give this one. Please work, I will give you this one. Please work this one. I am retired. Still, my grandchildren are saying, you go and get that one, I will give you your glasses. I will find your glasses. And after retiring also, I am doing something and for motivation. And when can you work beyond the desired prompted? Desired prompted, and Shri Krishna says, all through my life, right from my childhood, my working university days or working days, even after retiring, I can't find the TV remote. And wife will be saying, do the dishes, I will find this one. And always something, it's result driven. Shri Krishna says, throw your heart behind, result is not that one. Do your best. Do your dishes, you'll get the remote. And it's go beyond that one. Karmanye-vādikāraste. Throw your heart, ma-phaleshu kadāchana. If the result is a motive, you will get only the limited outcome from you. You have a tremendous potential. My employer says, achieve this one, I will achieve only this one, that much. When I have so much of potential, why curb your limitation, potential to that one? Let the best in you come out. Not to limit yourself. Karmani, throw your heart behind. Fruit is not the only this one. That flower is opening. If my motivation is there, only one petal will open. When you can open all the petals of your personality, why limit opening only one petal? Ma karma palahetur ma karma palahetur bhu mate. If the fruit is not the desire, this one ma karma palahetur bhu mate sangosta akarmani. The fruit should not be a driver. At the same time, not to say that if the fruit is not the driver, I won't akarma. I will resort to wrong action or inaction. You have to act such a way that best in you must come out. Yogastha, how you have to act? Shri Krishna says, Yogastha kuru karmani.
Yogastha kuru karmani.
Sangam tyaktva dhananjaya.
Sangam tyaktva dhananjaya.
Siddha asiddho samo bhūtvā.
Siddhya asiddhyo samo bhūtvā.
Samatvam yoga uchyate.
Samatvam yoga uchyate.
Act like a yogi. Be established in yoga. Established in yoga, you dive deep. And you discovered yourself, then act. Whatever you do, it is you are expressing the beauty of your personality. You are expressing the beauty. Whatever is an action you are doing is an expression of joy. Yogastha, establish in yoga, kuru karmani, sangam tyaktva, dhananjaya, not attached to the outcome, not attached to the desired, my family, this should be for my family, or my country, or my religion, or my family, my friends, and you are acting. It's like I mentioned, earth is a small stage, whole universe is an arena to express my joy. When I have that concept, no attachment. You are here to express the joy of your personality. Siddha asiddho samo bhūtvā. Whether happens, whatever I am doing happens or not, it's a celebration for me. Samo bhūtvā. Samatvam yoga uchyate. Balanced mind. I am not getting upset when it did not happen or when happened. And that is called as yoga uchyate. That is called as yoga. Not the bending and twisting and turning, that alone is not yoga. Shri Krishna says yoga in the mental level, how the yogi's mind should be. Durena hyavaram karma.
Durena hyavaram karma.
Buddhi yoga dhananjaya.
Buddhi yoga dhananjaya.
Buddho sharanamanvicha.
Buddho sharanamanvicha.
Kripana palahetavaha.
Kripana palahetavaha.
And those who are aspiring for that type of result, durena hi avaram karma, far inferior. That action is far inferior. And Dhananjaya, Shri Krishna just talked to all of us. You are it's a person with abundance. When you are aspiring for this one, petty things, when you have everything in abundance, how silly is that when you are aspiring for trivial things? You have abundance. You are aspiring for a trivial, those who are aspiring for a trivial things, when they have the entire the abundance in front of them, aspiring for the trivial things, that person got to be pitied. And you must feel very sorrow about that person. How pitiable is that one when everything in abundance, I am aspiring for a small petty things in my life. Buddhi yukto jahatiha.
Buddhi yukto jahatiha.
Ube sukrita dushkrite.
Ube sukrita dushkrite.
Tasmat yogaya yujyasva.
Tasmat yogaya yujyasva.
Yoga karma sukaushalam.
Yoga karma sukaushalam.
And buddhi yukto, and using this understanding behind the action. Earlier Shri Krishna says, bit neha bikramanashvasti, have bit of knowledge. When you have that one, doing action with knowledge, buddhi yukto, coupled with your action, coupled with knowledge, when you are doing, and ube sukrita dushkrite, here both sukrita, good action or bad action. And people say that person, it is an auspicious time, inauspicious time. What happened is very inauspicious. It should not have happened. Or it's a very auspicious. And it's a sukrita, whether when you are doing, may be auspicious sign for others or inauspicious. I am not affected. People say when I am driving, when I am going on that one, if the cat goes from the right to left, it is inauspicious, you have to stop. It's inauspicious, it should go from this direction to that direction. Many signs are there, but one who is embarked on this one, on yoga, whatever outside indication for that person, I am not bogged down, that everything is auspicious. I am on a path of a divine life. And when I am embarking on that one, what is these signs? Small cat has gone this side or small trivial things. Sukrita dushkrite. And good or bad, people may say it should not have happened, that happened, and not to get bogged down with trivial things. Some good sign or bad sign, you are embarking yourself on a glorious journey. Sukrita dushkrite, tasmat yogaya yujyasva. Yuj means connection. You use yoga as a connection to the highest. Yoga, when you are karmasu kaushalam, yoga is called a skill in action. The skill in action is yoga. Everyone has 24 hours. In our lives, some people achieve great things in our lives. Many of us, whatever I say, tell people say, I'm sorry, I'm busy. I am busy. In the parliament also I mentioned about that one. Everyone wants to push the work under the carpet in the pretext of I am busy. I am busy. Busy for what? Yoga karmasa kaushalam. Act such a way that you maximize the outcome and effectiveness. Whatever you are doing, how effective is that one? Working 16 hours a day is not how long I worked is not that one. How effectively I worked, that is the differentiator. I can say that I am so busy working 12 hours, 14 hours a day, and what is the productivity, that is what it defines. How productive you can be. And skill in action is yoga. In our life, so many distractions come our way. Unknowingly in our work life also, so many Facebook messages, WhatsApp messages, so many hundreds, and in the email, so many distractions. If I start listening to each and every video, start each and every messages, I have not enough time. I may be busy, but I squandered so much of time. How can I utilize that one? And you have to remove unwanted distractions. My focus is what is that? I have to only focus on that one. Otherwise, so many distractions are there. So many friends, they want to chit chat. So many people, they want to come home for coffee or invite me for chit chat. So many distractions. You have to utilize your time effectively. Time is passing. And Aditya, son's name is called as Aditya. Aditya, why is called as Aditya? It's Adatte iti Aditya. It's that person, the one every day he Tya, it's Adatye Ayuhu. Adatye, every morning when he comes, when he sets, he has swallowed 24 hours from us. One who sucks our life is called as Aditya. He has taken the life, 24. He is called as Aditya. Adatya, it's one who has swallowed 24 hours. Every evening we go to places to look at the sunset. In fact, he is no cause for celebration. He has swallowed 24 hours from us. And time is ebbing. We are on a limited shelf life, and how to maximize our productivity. And many times I reflect on, and my time on this earth, is it well spent? How well I could have spent? My life is ebbing away, and am I being effective? Have I done a justice for coming onto this planet? Many times I ponder, have I done justice? Time is ebbing away. Have I done justice to the Creator? Is it what for He has sent? Many times I ponder on that one. And that makes me to unwanted things just discard, focus on that one. Every one of us must ponder on that one. I have come here, have I done justice for being present? For Creator has given me a space to exist. Have I done a justice for giving me a space for my existence? When I know that one, my actions becomes, it's very pointed, very sharp. Intensity is there, not intent. Everyone has an intent. I want to do. Many people have many intents, but no intensity. You need to have intensity, not just the intent to succeed. Intensity behind the action is called as yoga karmasu kaushalam. Karmajam buddhi yukta hi.
Karmajam buddhi yukta hi.
Palam tyaktva.
Palam tyaktva.
Manishinaha.
Manishinaha.
Janma bandha.
Janma bandha.
Vinirmukta.
Vinirmukta.
Padam.
Padam.
Gacchantya.
Gacchantya.
Namayam.
Namayam.
Karmajam buddhi yukta hi.
Karmajam buddhi yukta hi.
Palam tyaktva manishinaha.
Palam tyaktva manishinaha.
Janma bandha vinirmukta.
Janma bandha vinirmukta.
Padam gacchantya namayam.
Padam gacchantya namayam.
Gacchanti anamayam. This gacchantya anamayam, that is a sorrow world. When you have this type of intention, skill in action, padam, that person ascends beyond the realm of sorrow world, coming and going. Karmajam, action, karmajam, aja, the action, aja means born. Action born with that type of thinking. Ajam buddhi yukta hi palam tyaktva manishinaha. The action born with that type of thinking and without aspiring, hankering of the outcome. Janma bandha vinirmukta. That person no longer gets shackled by the coming and going. No more scared of going and coming. That in the beginning I said mrityunjaya, janma mrityu, janma bandha vinirmukta, padam gacchantya namanamayam. That person ascends beyond the realm of the sorrow world. Dukkhalaya, this world is called as dukkhalaya. Alaya means house. This world is called as a house filled with sorrows. We put on so many cosmetics to hide the sorrow. Inside we are sulking. pretending that we are happy. This world is called as dukkhalaya. Shri Krishna says, understanding this way, acting, you will ascend beyond the world filled with sorrow, anxiety, depression. You go beyond that one. And yada te moha kalilam buddhir vyatati vyatita rishyati tada gantasi nirvedam shrotavyasya shrutasya cha. And Shri Krishna says, yadate moha kalilam. To act that way, impurities in the body and mind must go. Otherwise, my mind is always goes towards what is in for me, what is in for me. And you can see that even 80-year-old person can be standing for a lottery ticket. Still, they want something. What is in for me? It's a Saturday's lotto, they will be buying. People may be in the wheelchair. I have seen 80-year-old in a wheelchair. They come and collect. Still, it's impurities. Impurities. When the impurities have gone, buddhir vyatati rishyati. And when the mind has become very calm, tada gantasi nirvedam, then the mind goes beyond nirvedam shrotavyasya shrutasya cha. What is heard and what is not heard, mind goes beyond that one. I may be expert in Bhagavad Gita and I can chant, but when my mind goes to that one, that person, I may be only chanting, I haven't understood. That person may not have read, but that person's mind goes beyond shrotavyasya. Whatever is heard and to be heard goes beyond that one. That person ascends beyond the text, literal meaning of the text. That person goes beyond that one. Yada te moha kalilam buddhi vyatati rishyati tada gantasi nirvedam shrotavyasya shrutasya cha. And that person, then what happens? Shri Krishna says, Shruti with pratipannate yada styasyasi nischala samadha va achala buddhi tada yoga avapsyasi shruti vipratipannate yada styasyasi nischala samadava achala buddhi tada yoga avapsyasi. Then yoga will come to you. Earlier Shri Krishna defines yoga 2 times. Siddha siddho samo bhūtva samatvam yoga uchyate. Then tasmat yogaya yujyasva yoga karmasu kaushalam. He defines yoga. Now Shri Krishna says, to learn yoga, I go to that teacher, I go to this yoga school, I go to that yoga school, and so many yoga schools I tried. Shri Krishna says, when you have attained that one, yoga will come to you. Now, I am going to yoga here and there. Tada yogam avapsyasi. Yoga will come to you, will start looking for that person. I want to dawn in that person. And shruti vipratipannate yadastyasisi nischala. When I read text, I get confused. That commentator mentioned about this one, this acharya mentioned this one, this acharya mentioned this one, that religion talks about that one. This, I am confused. Which one to take, I don't know. Which one to follow. Every English commentator something, our my mother tongue something, and when I read this one I understand something. So many confusing. It is so confusing. So confusing, and I start blaming the people. And or I may become a fanatic. I may say that everyone is wrong. Only this one is right. It's my teacher only is right. And Shri Krishna says, when the yoga, I no longer get confused by the opinions of people. That person says this one, that person says that one. Opinions of people, I no longer get disturbed when I am reading the text. Maybe whatever is the opinion, and I no longer get distracted. Shruti vipratipannate dastyasisi. I am no longer getting distracted, and samadha va achala buddhi. When my mind is steady and stable, my focus is stable, and in most of us, why we fail to achieve great things? Because we are driven by the opinions of people. Opinions of the people. I want people to say good job. I want to say, and if I put something posting in the social media, I want people to comment on that one for each and everything, and comment on that one. I am driven by that one. I have no faith. I don't have faith in myself. I want others to say what they think. I am driven by the opinions of people, and opinions of the people, and it's I am here. I am no longer driven by the opinions of people. I am what I am, and others, I am not swayed by the others' opinion. And it's samadha va achala buddhi. One who has that type of serenity, in that person, yoga dawns. Yoga dawns in that person, not swayed by the opinions of people. And when opinions of commentaries, when I'm reading the text, or this one, that teacher said this one, this says that one, and when I'm established in myself, yoga has dawned in you. The purpose of this chapter, Shri Krishna says further down in another chapter, Tasmat yogi bhavarjuna. You become a yogi. And otherwise, if I have done that one, only it is just a show. How well I can bend and twist and that one. And only that one, Shri Krishna says, real yoga must dawn in you. And Shri Krishna says the purpose of life to become a yogi. You have to become a yogi and enliven your mind. When the mind is illumined, intellect is illumined, when you are connected with that one, when you are no longer get swayed by the opinions of people, yoga will come to you. Repeat that one. 50th. Buddhi yukto jahatiha.
Buddhi yukto jahatiha.
Ube sukrita dushkrite.
Ube sukrita dushkrite.
Tasmat yogaya yujyasva.
Tasmad yogaya yujyasva.
yoga karmasu kaushalam
yoga karmasu kaushalam
karmajam buddhi yukta hi palam tyaktva manīṣiṇah janma bandha vinirmuktva padam gacchantyamanāmayam yada te moha kalilam buddhir vyatatirishyati. Here moha kalilam means when yadate moha kalilam. In the earlier Shri Krishna says come to the center. When your moha means you are attached to one side. When you are no longer attached to one side, and moha, you are no longer attached. Moha kalilam, when you have come to the center. Tada gantasi nirvedam shrotavyasya shrutasya cha. When you are no longer attached. What are the opening comments Shri Krishna mentioned? He wraps it beautifully. This section, he said, come to the center. And here he is trying to close his argument here. When you are closed, you have come to the center, and buddhir vyatatirishyati, and you ascend beyond whatever is heard by the past, and in the what is mentioned in the text, you go beyond that one. Yada te moha kalilam buddhir vyatatirishyati tada gantasi nirvedam shrotavyasya shrutasya cha shruti vipratipannate yadastyasya nischala samadava achala buddhi tada yogamavāpsyasi vasudeva sutam devam kamsachaṇūramardhanam devaki paramanandam krishnam vande jagadgurum